People that are lifting or like to exercise or want to look good usually know that when summertime comes you gotta get in shape. And so a lot of people refer to that as getting ripped or shredded. So this video I'm going to tell you how to get shredded through 3 steps, and I'm going to break down those 3 steps into micro steps, and I'm going to make it easy and simple for you guys to follow so you guys won't stress out on how to get ripped for the summer. It seems like people know the answer, like they know like you have to eat clean, but I feel like a lot of people like don't really go like 100% when it comes. What was that? Anyways, I know that like I feel like a lot of people like don't go 100% when it comes to eating clean, because it's like even I'm not going 100% right now. Like last year when I dieted down, I did my meal preps and I ate like extremely clean. I'm talking like 95% clean, like not a lot of cheat meals, and I saw results. Like I saw crazy results. Like me personally, like I didn't even do cardio. All I did was go to the gym almost every day and eat very clean and ate the correct way, and I got shredded. And so it's not just cardio, it's eating clean. But like how do you do that? A lot of people when they ask me and they're like over Snapchat, Instagram, in personal questions, they're like, well, what type of foods do I eat? And it's like, well, first off, you have to think of what do you have in your house. What are the normal foods out of habit that you eat, and how are you gonna eat them? Like, are you gonna cook them? Are you gonna meal prep? Are you gonna have them on the go? Are you gonna be eating out a lot? So you have to figure all those things out, and there's a lot of variables. And so my first recommendation is find like your go-to foods. So think of, if you were to eat healthy, what would you eat? So those are gonna be your go-to foods, and it's like eating clean. Like it's simple, but it's hard at the same time, because having the instructions down on paper, right, is easy, but following the instructions, actually doing the instructions, is hard. So it's dieting is very hard. It's probably one of the hardest things you can do, especially for wrestlers and people who fight. Losing weight that fast, it's insane. I mean, I don't do that, but bodybuilding is right below that when it comes to eating and stuff. So the first thing is, if you really want to get shredded, there's 2 things you can do. You can either go go by the mirror. 2, cut your macros. Your macros is tracking your calories, your carbs, your protein, and your fats. If you want to know how to do that, comment down below if you want me to make a video on that, or just look up how to track your macros, and that's how you're going to track them. You're also going to be finding how much of what you need to lose weight and get shredded. So you can also look that up as well. Okay, well, how much calories do I need? How much protein I need to take? There's all formulas to that. So you can all do all that equation and math stuff that you learned in math class, quadratic formulas, do all that shit. And you can't, it's not actually quadratic formulas. I was just making fun of math class because I hate math. But you can take all those down and you can find out what you need to do to get shredded, what you need to eat, and you can follow those and get shredded. If not, go by the mirror. Just eat healthy consistently. And if you feel bloated, then eat less. And don't starve yourself though. And do your cardio and go by the mirror. So it's that simple. It's just you need to put in the work when it comes to dieting. A lot of people think there's some magic. This sun, man, is killing me. But a lot of people think there's some magic tool or magic food or something that'll get you shredded, and it's just consistency. And a lot of people don't do that, and then they wonder oh, well, what do I do for eating? Well, bro, you just stick to the shit. So anyways, on to the next thing. So I'm going to be focusing on bodybuilding style training, because the powerlifting portion really isn't going to get you shredded. More the bodybuilding, the hypertrophy portion is going to get you cut. So one big factor to a bodybuilding style type of training is hypertrophy training. And what is hypertrophy? Well, I'm going to tell you. So hypertrophy training is basically, and to dumb it down, high reps. Well, how do you get a muscle defined? High reps and progressive overload, but we're gonna go into that after this. So yeah, hypertrophy is basically a type of training where you try to get the muscle to grow in the shortest amount of time, the fastest way. For hypertrophy training, usually you want your reps to be between 12 to 20. And don't be going extremely heavy if you're looking to do 20 reps. Obviously lightweight. So lightweight, high reps is the way to get the muscle definition. And there's something called progressive overload, and that is, I've talked about this in a couple of my videos. So you done? Okay, cool. So progressive overload is, let's say you are curling 30-pound dumbbells for a month, and you like the first week or two you start to see some results, then you don't see any results. Well, you need to boost that weight up and start curling 35s or 40s. So as you go into your training and everything else, you want to be increasing the weight with the same amount of reps, or you can increase the weight and increase the reps, does not matter. So yeah, what type of style training? Hypertrophy training and progressive overload, that's gonna get you that definition, make you feel full and get those gains quickly. So how often should you do cardio and what kinds? So the amount of cardio that you do honestly depends on you. So for me personally, last year I just dieted down hard and started training a shit ton and I got shredded. Anyways, the type of cardio. So let's say like you lose weight like crazy, right? So let's say you have a super fast metabolism. Odds are you don't need to be doing cardio that much. So I would say like two or three times a week. For people who have a very slow metabolism, probably do it the more 3 to 4 times a week side. Now, what type of cardio should you be doing? Well, you can do like treadmill, jogging, Stairmaster, jump rope, basically anything that's going to make you sweat. So a lot of people, they'll either do like maybe like 20 to 25 minutes of like intense cardio, sometimes even 15, and they go ham, or they'll do like 40 minutes of just casual cardio consistently. But with both types, they are going to burn the same amount of calories. So whether you're doing 20 minutes or 40 minutes, let's say you guys are both going to burn 300 calories anyways. So yeah, cardio 2-3 times a week. Don't overkill it. If you're doing an amount of cardio and you're not seeing any results for like 2 to 3 weeks or something, then just boost it up and play it out. You guys need to figure out how your body works, and once you're able to figure out how your body works, it'll be a lot easier. So if this is your first time cutting or getting on a shred, then it might be a little bit difficult to find out what works for you, what doesn't. So yeah, you just gotta stick with it. I also have one more thing to talk about, which was for dieting, and that is, should I go on a lean bulk or a cut? So basically, you guys, everybody is different. So some people who have a fast metabolism can go on a lean bulk, which means they're eating more at a caloric surplus, but eating clean and doing a little bit of cardio, sometimes none, and they're still going to get shredded and gain muscle. Other people who have a slow metabolism and can eat like 500 calories and still put on weight, that's an expression, they should probably go on a cut. So it depends what you should do. So if you're a little bit more on the heavier side, I would say go on a cut. If you're more on the skinnier side, I would say go on a lean bulk. So yeah, that's the gist when it comes to getting shredded in 3 steps: cardio, diet, and working out, and how to do it, learning your body. So it's really simple. It's just putting in the work is hard, especially when it comes to dieting. Thumbs up or comment down below, or hit me up on the gram, Snapchat, text message, show up to my house, whatever, if you want me to do a 10K calorie challenge, because summer's almost around that. Because summer is almost right around the corner, and I want to start it with a bang, and that'll be a 10K calorie challenge, gaining like 50 pounds and then starting to get shredded. So yeah, see you guys next video.